Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and continue putting the folds in. Now I have a couple at the bottom of the sleeves, so we'll put 2 here, 1, 2, and 2 over here, 1 and 2. Okay. And folds really add a lot of, it adds something to your piece, it really does. So don't be afraid to put them in. And if it looks a little too harsh, then go back and just round off a couple of the edges. Will make it look a little softer, give it a softer look to it. If that helps you at all. Okay. Same here, I'm going to just round it off a little bit. Okay. So actually the hands and the arms are done. What we're going to do here, I have one of the folds coming up from the bottom, but what we're going to do is we're going to clean this up first. Let me sharpen up my tool here. Again, you should use a strop every 15-20 minutes. Now, I've been at it for a while here, but this one really does hold up an edge very, very well. And oh, that's better. You can really tell when you I'm going to go under this hat a little bit further, just where it meets there. Get a little bit more depth. Now folks, I hear these Amish buggies going. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning, okay, and I still hear them going. The other night I went home at 3 o'clock in the morning and they were still out on the road. Sometimes I do my best work late at night, so not always, but you know, if I get working on something, I usually like to work at night on stuff. It's usually quieter. I don't have the interruptions like I do during the day with stuff. So I'm a little bit more of a night owl. I always enjoyed working the second shift to midnight, like from 4 until midnight was one of my most favorite shifts to do when I worked as a guard. And at the farm we worked kind of all the hours. We got up early, and sometimes when we had to ship cattle out, it had to be at night, so you know, it wasn't uncommon to go a night without sleep or just a few hours of sleep. So either way, I was always able to adapt. I know that some people can't to something like that. You're either a person that likes the morning. I can do either or, really. Okay, now we're rounding this off a little bit more. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do, we kind of have his arms completely done. Alright, we have, well, not quite. We have this little fold coming up on the robe itself. So what I do is do a little cut like this, and a little cut like so, and let's see if we can get that to come out just right. Yeah, there you go. That didn't go quite like I wanted to, but there you go. There you go. Alright, and then there's another little fold right into his arm again. Now again, you can go back to these cuts and round them off a little bit, you know. Alright, so you can put the folds really anywhere. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. You just have to kind of think of how fabric will lay. Now we're going to put a little fold right in here, right along the top here and the back. So I'm just going to do a V-cut to start. And you'll see I'll do one side first. Cut it out. Alright. And then go right around the corner and try to cut that out with the tip of the knife. Alright, so I'm going to leave that the way it is. That looks good. I'm going to try to fix that up a little bit. And I'm going to have this coming out around the corner. Okay, I made a little bit of a curvature there. And just like so. Alright. See that? So it goes up. Alright, I like that. That looks good. Now I'll come around here and do the same to come up a little bit. And take this out. Turn it over. And take my knife. Now you can use a V-tool to do this, folks. I just find that sometimes with the V-tool, if it's not really sharp, it's going to tear stuff. So that's the kind of thing you want to be kind of concerned about and worried about. I'm going to bring this up just a little further to the knees here. If you put little curvatures and stuff, it can add a lot, whether it's the beard or whether it's the curves of the folds. You know, you can do a lot to create a realistic effect or a different effect, a neat effect. Alright. We'll be right back, folks.